Well, that's some music. Hello everyone, and welcome to whatever this is, which is Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, which hopefully will be better than the previous Fire Emblem Warriors, but we love 3 houses here on this channel, so here we are. And speaking of we, I have company.
Bonus Kart!
It's Bonus Kart. She's been randomly in one Dimitri episode. My audio's... Yeah, the audio's wrong.
What do you mean the audio's wrong?
It's doing the thing again.
What thing?
Okay, ignore my tangent about the sound, it seems to be okay. I'm still getting used to this whole recording 2 people's thing. Anyway, Kart was in a random Dimitri route episode, which of course you won't have seen yet, because I'm slow and haven't finished that route yet, but if you want to see me play the rest of 3 houses, I'll put the thing in the corner.
Nice.
Kart's being mean to me again because I was gesturing weirdly even though no one can see me. Anyway, 3 hopes. I don't really know what to expect from this, but my one and only prediction is that protagonist is actually going to be the final boss and their god is evil. Any thoughts, Kart?
Literally none.
Yeah, sounds like me. Anyway, let's do this, I guess.
Oh, actually no, thought. I'm excited for all the remixes.
Okay, fair. How do you feel about Dimitri's ponytail?
I shall reserve judgment.
Okay, we're going with that then.
But miss the eye patch. I will miss the eye patch.
Players who just want to enjoy... Where's Maddening? Who took Maddening away?
I assume you unlock it?
Yeah, I guess you could, but we'll go normal. Although, default warning, not a good gamer. I put this at the start of every series. I do not claim to be good at this, that's why I'm going on casual mode, but we'll see. I managed Clan without too much embarrassment, so, yeah. Anyway, I never play Fire Emblem in Classic because I'm a coward. Oh good lord, there's so many of these. More time to examine strategic information. I feel like quick and efficient is more me. I always turn off all of the battle animations possible in 3 houses, so sure. I guess we can probably change that later, but... I really like the loading screen, it's very pretty.
Ah, Breath of the Wild.
Very that. Why does she look blonde?
All this bloodshed. Will it never come to an end?
Well, that was fun.
Hello? Where is that freeloader, huh? I know you're napping around here somewhere. On your feet and back to work already, yeah?
There are better places to take a nap than on the ground, you know. Kart looks confused because she is uncultured.
Finally. Come on, sunshine. Up and at 'em.
Getz.
The names in this sure are something, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, on that note, Sky and I refuse to call Shez Shez. Just so you know, so we came up with the alternative of Shell. Kart, would you like to introduce your alternative?
Yes, I would. I think Pez is far superior to Shell.
I mean, it was that or Shed, so...
Shed
Shell
is also
I
superior
guess.
to Shell. Just saying.
Just 'cause we
Comment down
wanted something
below who is
vaguely-
right. It's me.
Yeah, whatever you want to say. Anyway, Getz. And we are Sunshine now. Was that voice acted? I genuinely have been too busy bickering to remember.
Yeah, no idea.
Oh, we're doing this again. Okay. I really can't get over their colour scheme. It's a choice.
Hey, get up already!
Sorry, what's going on?
It's so weird to have a protagonist with voice lines.
What's going on? Did your head spring a leak while you were napping? Better see if you can even remember your name.
Coward.
Always.
No.
Well,
no, Shell
looks
is
like there's hope
incorrect.
for you yet.
Bold of them to assume there's hope for me. Also, it doesn't help that because I have to play this downstairs because Kart's here and we can't both fit behind my desk, I can't see the buttons at the bottom on my TV because it cuts off the image. So excuse me if I end up squinting at my monitor to double check the controls sometimes. Anyway, feign indifference.
Back off, you sack of guts. I'm just resting up for the battle.
You
She's
sack of
feisty.
guts. Okay.
Yeah, well, the battle's on our doorstep, so you're lucky I like you enough to wake you.
Right, Getz, you generic-looking man.
You heard who we're up against, yeah? Gerald's mercenaries.
Okay, we're really doing this.
Gonna be one hell of a fight if true, especially if the Ashen demon is here. Don't like a smidge of what I've heard about that fella. Or was it a woman?
Oh, again, on spoiler notes, I'm sorry if I spoil Three Houses stuff. I've played all of the routes except for Dimitri's, which I have like 5 levels left of, so it's probably inevitable. My bad.
It's definitely inevitable.
Thanks, Kart.
You're
Leave
welcome.
it to you to fumble the details. Did you even catch this Ashen demon's name?
Of course I did. It was... by the goddess, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
I still think we should have Boiler.
We're not having Boileth. Okay. I did hear that this game randomly pulled Byleth's name from your save files. I was wondering if we were going to end up with Byleth or Aurora, because I used a custom name on my first run, before I realised how confused I would be if I renamed them. So at least we seem to have Byleth.
Yeah, that's it.
Demon or no demon, our job is to fight and win.
You sound just like the captain. I know they paid up front, but come on.
Well, at least one of you has some courage. You've certainly come a long way since I plucked you from that mountain village.
Now that is a hat.
I was gonna say, that is a magnificent hat. I'm really sad that the spike isn't on the portrait because it really makes it.
But this battle is about more than just victory.
You two look awfully generic to be giving me all this advice.
Gerald's team has a sterling reputation. Rumor has it they've never blundered even a single job. But once we put them to rout, we'll finally be the greatest mercenaries in all of Leicester.
Okay, so that's where we are. Shez of Leicester. Why does that sound so accurate?
Enemy activity detected, Captain.
Lazley. Ooh, do they all have weird names and generic appearances?
Looks like we'll be fighting by moonlight. Mind you don't kill each other in the dark.
Does that look like moonlight to you, Kart?
It does not look like moonlight to me, CA.
How much are you choking on calling me CA?
Wasn't
So
expecting a fight so soon, but I guess there's nothing for it. You ready?
Wish him luck.
Ready as I'll ever be. Good luck, friend.
And double to you.
Thanks, Getz.
See, interestingly, how the male Pez sounded like Claude, female Pez sounds a bit like Edelgard.
Oh, good.
All right, let's get down to business. We're up against Gerald's mercenaries.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay. Now we see if I can remember how to play Warriors games. That's going to be fun. It's been a while. I haven't actually played one since Age of Calamity. So back to button mashing it
See what
is.
you're made of. We're not putting up much of a fight. Have these guys new recruits or something? Guess this means I can mess with them a little.
I do love how they all simultaneously fall down. Okay. Oh, it's this music again. Oh, this music with random electric guitar. Didn't expect that somehow. Also, when did Gerald get, like, this many hundred people?
Well, that was quick.
Yeah,
Guess that's that.
guess it is.
I eat steak tougher than this. Hey, you! Clear out that group over there.
Okay. Boss battle it is. So much button mashing is being done,
Well, that's a helpful camera angle.
isn't it just? The joys. You'd think this lock-on thing would actually mean that I would be locked on, but you know.
I think you're asking too much of it, personally.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong. A good weapon durability, because that's what I wanted. That sure did a thing. So I will be pretty interested to see how much this differs from Three Houses canon. Again, I know most of it by this point. Was that Lort? Sorry, habit of calling Loot Lort, thanks to Sky and her Lort thoughts.
Can't wait to wrap this up so we can all drown ourselves in ale.
Must we though? Some of us don't drink, Lazley. I don't really know where I'm going, I'm just assuming I follow where the X on the map is. Sweet. Shouldn't I be able to get through here if I seized it? Oh, I can. Right, fine. See how much attention I'm paying. Okay. So it's sort of like the monster thing, I guess, in actual Three Houses.
Capture complete. The captain ran off ahead of us. Is she gonna be okay?
Probably not.
Master your fear and advance!
It's alright, the hat will save her.
Yeah, she does have a magnificent hat.
Keep your eyes open. We still don't
And
know
that would
if the
stop me
Ashen
from
demon
killing
is
her.
here.
Okay.
Well, that was a thing.
Just gonna casually throw about 15,000 men around with
The main force is here. We're
one
safe.
hit.
Now push.
Where am I
Push
meant
the
to be
enemy
going?
back.
About time a foe with some teeth showed up. But they still don't stand a chance against Berling's mercenaries.
Okay. I don't really know where I'm meant to be going.
Now, isn't this a sight?
I guess over there.
You must be the infamous Ashen demon.
Oh,
I can't wait
wanna go over
to
there.
tear you apart.
now for the struggle of I can't read maps.
No one can beat the captain.
That way. Can't get through there yet. I want to get through there.
Quick, bash more people.
Lazley!
They took out Lazley like she was nothing.
Was that my fault? I feel like that was my fault.
I can't believe I'm losing to some damn kid.
I'll be over there when I can. I can't get over there yet, game.
Berling's in trouble. I have to reach her before it's too late.
I want to fight that darn kid. I love that darn kid. Break, please.
There's so many of them. Only one thing to do about that.
I want to go through here. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay.
No,
Ah, now I can go
just
through
when
here.
my dream was finally in sight. You monster.
Well, Getz isn't dead yet. That's something.
But the hat!
It's dead.
The hat!
What are we gonna do now?
The hat couldn't save her. Yeah! Byleth boss battle in the first 15 minutes. That's impressive.
Down or die.
No.
We're gonna stand. We're gonna fight. And we're gonna avenge the captain.
Okay, no, we're gonna die. What was my dodge button again? I don't remember.
I was paying no
Why am I so
attention.
scared? It's just one merc.
Yeah, but it's just a really cool, fun one.
Run while you can.
Getz, did you just die? For goodness sake, Getz.
You are dealing literally no damage.
Yes,
there.
I'm aware of that. Thank you.
Anytime.
Good old story deaths. Well, that was rude. It's going well.
Keep fighting.
It's also very weird to have 3D animations.
The cycle of this world, I will not allow to perish with you.
Poundland Tiki? No, boob shot. Great.
Welcome to anime games, people.
We just grew a sword.
And got some snazzy face paint.
Where did you get that power?
Good question.
No idea. It's just what I need to bring you down.
We're here to help.
Oh, elite soldier. Whose side are you on? Given that you're red, I'm assuming, yeah. Great, here come another 1,000. So, Poundland Tiki is what we cheerfully refer to Sothis as on this channel. I guess that was Sothis' equivalent, who I'm still assuming is
Fighting
evil.
like an entirely different person.
Ah, Byleth reappeared, finally. My beloved.
That's enough. We did what we came to do. Everyone, fall back.
I mean, what did you come to do? Kill everyone but Shell?
Sorry, but this fight is over.
Hey, wait.
Why? We've achieved our goal. Your job was to stop us, and you failed.
It's also deeply uncomfortable to hear Byleth speaking full sentences. I mean, given that my headcanon was that Byleth literally said nothing and that their lectures are just like aggressive eye contact at students until they absorb information, I don't know what to do with this.
Another time, perhaps.
Hey, we're not done here. Why am I so tired?
Mood. Well, it's off to a great start for our protagonist.
Sure is.
Huh? Where am I?
Very good question.
Yeah, we've achieved the void.
Oh good, you're awake. Not sure I would have been able to sleep at night with your blood on my hands.
There's something weirdly aggressive about the angle of their head tilt. I don't trust it. Oh. Floaty. What's your name?
Who are you?
Ha! Now that is a tricky question. For the moment, why don't you call me Arval?
Arval.
Arval, huh?
Arval? Why is it weirdly hard to say?
But for now, let me speak plain. You are slated to die.
Aren't we all?
Right now, I'm the only thing holding your meager life together. And to be blunt, it's beginning to tire me.
Well, apologies for the inconvenience.
Thank you?
Oh, my. That's the first time anyone has ever shown me gratitude. And I must say, I like it very much.
Great, we've made a narcissist. That's fabulous.
Hear me well. You are a crucial piece of this world's cyclical... No, this will never do. You're far too groggy to absorb what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, I generally am, you're right.
For now, I needn't tell you how you'll get back on your feet. I need only convince you that you will.
Back on my feet.
I don't understand. I'm already up and about.
Yeah, but you're floating.
Perhaps here you are, but not in reality where it counts.
So this isn't reality. Great.
Your cluelessness is actually quite charming. I think you're starting to grow on me. Still, the important thing is what you do after you wake.
And what should that be?
Recall, please, how the Ashen Demon bested you. Came within an inch of snuffing out your life. If you attempt the fight again the same way, you will reach the same conclusion. This would force me to step in once more, which would be most annoying and also rather counterproductive, if I'm honest.
Well, at least you're about as annoying as Poundland Tiki was. Stronger?
Then I'll get stronger. The woman I am now will seem like a little kid in comparison. And one day, I will surpass the Ashen Demon. I swear it.
Indeed.
My captain and comrades are dead. The company is finished. So there's only one thing I can do. Start over.
Huh. I thought you to be more sentimental. Did they not take you in? Care for you?
Gold's the only thing that ever held us together. And death is something we're all too used to.
I mean, you were being vaguely sentimental when you were talking to them before, but okay. Guess they don't matter now.
I never knew my real parents, and I lost the mother who raised me. Parting's just come easy to me, I guess.
Also, real subtle backstory dropping in there.
Mm-hmm.
The best way to honor my fallen comrades is by training hard and growing even stronger. Then I'll crush Gerald's mercenaries, and the Ashen Demon with them.
I really don't like being on this side. I want Byleth back.
That's what I'm going to live for now.
Oh, but I like your spirit. Though I expected no less from my partner in destiny.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm with Shell. What?
Yes, I suppose that was a bit sudden. I should remember, take intimacy in smaller steps.
Well, it's just got to turn more uncomfortable.
The point is that I'm here to guide you, and I promise to help you find the strength to see your dreams realized.
Okay, that sure was a thing that happened.
Prologue. A chance encounter.
Yay, narrator's back.
Yep.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a goddess, has existed for uncountable ages. Now, 3 ruling powers control the land. To the south is a region held for more than 1,000 years by the Adrestian Empire. To the north is the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. And to the east, a league of nobles that bends no knee rules the Leicester Alliance. Though once consumed in war, these 3 powers now exist in relative harmony.
For the next 5 minutes, usually.
Nestled between them is Garreg Mach Monastery, seat of the Church of Seros, the land's widely practiced faith, and a power that helps to maintain peace across the continent. Not far from the monastery, at the northern edge of the empire, is a small village called Ramire, and west of this place stretches a forest where a lone mercenary awaits.
Of course Shez is from Ramire Village. Of course she is.
Is it Shell, though, or is it Byleth? Because Byleth was originally in Ramire. And a lone
Hey,
mercenary
wake
could be
up.
either of them.
Good
Okay.
question.
We're time skipping, I guess.
Ugh, how many times must we do this? Get up already!
Mood.
Huh? That's weird.
Barnabas Woods.
I could have sworn I heard someone calling me. It's still dark out, though.
Hello, yes, I was calling you. Many times, I might add.
Come on, I told you not to sneak up on me like that.
As if I have a choice.
So in the last 6 months, I guess Shell just accepted the random person in her head.
And/or had a very long nap.
Both is good.
Do you know how many times you would have died by now if not for me? I'll tell you. 22.
That's very specific, thanks.
The 3 times you leapt off a cliff to quote-unquote get tougher saved you. Those 5 mad attempts to dispatch a horde of monsters by yourself saved you.
I mean, I can kind of see the dispatching a horde of monsters, but why was leaping off a cliff multiple times meant to help?
And tonight, despite my repeated warnings, you took the wrong path and ended up having to sleep on a bed of leaves in the middle of the woods.
That sounds less dramatic than the cliff thing. Let's look at my life, look at our choices.
Ignoring me, I'll take that to mean I touched a nerve. At any rate, we all make a few mistakes along the way. And by we, I mean you. And by a few, I mean far, far more than average. Now then, with that out of the way, would you like to know why I've roused you from your mud-caked slumber?
I mean, it doesn't sound particularly appealing when you put it like that.
Actually, it's probably easier to show rather than tell at this point. Look over there, if you would.
Stop plowing ahead, Claude. You're going to get us lost.
The babies!
Lost schmost. We've got it on Imperial authority that this is the way to the village.
True, I said there was a village, but how could anyone know where it is in the thick of these mountains? I can't even say for certain where we are in all this gloom.
Okay, new plan. I'll rely on my keen senses to navigate. Lucky for you, they're sharp as an arrow. Hold, both of you. Someone's here. Another bandit, perhaps?
Presumably.
They're mistaking you for some common backwater thief. What cheek.
Well, hold on there. I'm no bandit. I'm a mercenary.
Well, that makes everything better.
I'm with Claude on this one.
A bandit would be far less out of place in these woods than a sellsword. What brings you here?
We've no time for an interrogation. Our pursuers are closing in.
I don't know who you people are or what you want, but I think introductions can wait. You clearly need every blade you can find, and my pockets have been feeling awfully light lately. What do you say?
Well, that's much less charming than the introduction we got to Byleth. Yes, I'm going to be comparing them constantly. Deal with it.
Well, since you're here, do you mind stepping in and helping us chase off these scary bandits?
Don't worry about payment. You'll receive plenty of coin. If we survive, that is.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Oh. I'm a flugel. Great. I'm not going to remember that, but thanks. Ah, Costa's coffee.
There they are! Kill them all!
He still looks as appealing as ever.
Yeah. So I guess in this world we just kind of
For them now, are ya?
got to them before they got to Ramaya and met Byleth. The remixes are so strange in this.
It definitely went heavy on the electric guitar, didn't they?
Yep. Yep, shocker Shell's fighting at a disadvantage. Okay, so they didn't put the weapons triangle in the main game, but they put it in this. Fabulous.
I'll deal with things here.
How do I become Edelgard? Oh, okay. Literally like that.
Trick for dealing with heavily defended enemies.
Hit them with an axe. That's your trick.
Yeah, right.
Also, why is your axe on fire?
Now it's done.
Apparently so.
Don't overstep, Edelgard.
Can I change characters now? Please may I be anyone but Edelgard?
You can probably go back to being Pez if you want.
I can't figure out how though, that's the problem. Because Pez's icon is still... Shell's icon is still there.
Suppose my turn has arrived.
Oh, am I about to turn into...
Yay,
Yep.
baby!
How do I change into him? Okay.
Hey, take a breather.
I won't allow anyone to stop me.
Man of many
Sure to tend
partings.
to your wounds, Edelgard.
You're making me feel bad for the enemy, Dimitri.
Isn't that hilarious? So many controls I'm gonna have to remember. At least I get those back at the end of each battle.
Apologies, but it was you or me.
Just who are these people anyway? All three of them have crests.
What's wrong with you? You're just a bunch of brats! Stop embarrassing yourself and stand your ground already!
Why is this so funny?
Is it Claude?
Somersault, Dimitri.
It's Claude time.
It's Claude time! Claude time, Claude time! Give me the Claude.
What have you done to my Dimitri?
He was just hanging out on the floor, don't mind him. Wait, that's Edelgard.
Yes, it is.
Didn't want that.
Various shots, as usual.
Wow, okay. Mid-air tap dancing. Fabulous.
Hey, got lucky there. Well, lucky for me, I guess. Not so much for you.
Bandits have a firm hold on the central road. It would be wise to move through the forest and take down the strongholds as we go.
I mean, if you'll let me go anywhere, sure.
Make sure we've got the right person leading the charge at the right time.
Okay, now it's open. Okay, if I'm ordering them... Okay. Can I zoom out here? I don't think I can, that's annoying. Right,
Let's try
Claude.
this. Let's see how this goes.
You go over there.
Here I go.
Edelgard.
No mistakes.
Oh, the more up arrows show, and that's a down arrow, so you're actually not terribly helpful at all, thanks Edelgard. You can guard Claude, I guess. Will you do something, Edelgard? I swear I'm trying!
Behind the map, there's an up arrow.
Oh, so there is. Thanks, Kart.
They must learn who they're up against.
Good lord.
We will proceed as planned. We
So
must
I guess you're going to the middle then.
Presumably.
Go, Pez.
My turn?
Shell it is. That's not the right way. Once again, C as I try to read maps. Not my greatest talent, I must admit.
Alright, take it down.
I believe in you, Claude. My beloved.
Well, that was quick.
This will help secure our victory.
Well, yeah, the Archer versus Flyer is
We'll be done before we know it if
typically
they're all like this.
good. I didn't expect Dimitri to be done that quickly.
Position
Okay, I swear it said arrow keys to issue orders, didn't it? So why is that not working?
No, it was arrow keys to swap between.
What was the thingy thing?
Strategy nonsense! Get out there and tear them all to pieces!
Oh, plus. Right, that's why I thought it was the arrow keys. Where are you guys going?
Let's try this.
Can't get over there yet, presumably. No. Okay.
Okay, how many thugs does this guy have working for him anyway?
Entirely too many. Eloise! Why am I cheering for Eloise? I've never cared about Eloise in my life.
He has a surname?
You didn't know that?
No.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't realise that, like, Shamir had a surname either. They're all in the roster somewhere.
Practically won if the knights have arrived.
The Knights of Saros? Not now! If I don't kill at least one of them, Brett, I'm finished!
Watch out! They're gonna make a last-ditch effort to rush our position.
Great.
Get the coffee man, Kaz.
I've got this.
Okay.
Form ranks and capture those
Oh, I like
men.
this remix.
Quickly now.
It's the "You're in trouble" music. Insert the chuckles "I'm in danger" meme here. Goodbye, you guys. Girls is running off me in the background. I don't really know why I'm wasting my time on this thief. Let's head out. Awaken? Okay, I guess.
Do you feel that power? Maybe you can channel it like you did in the other battle.
All this is doing is reminding me of Fire Emblem Awakening, which... my beloved. Well then. That was dramatic.
Never should have taken this job.
Should have stuck to coffee. Okay,
Is
we
it over?
did a thing. The flow of Warriors games is really weird. At least I got an S rank. Yay. Yay? I am still a
Gotta
flugel.
keep aiming higher.
Flugel.
I won't let myself stop here.
Wow, I used none of them. Fabulous. This is a lot of information to be throwing at me all at once. On the plus side, I got a cabbage.
And some poultry.
And some poultry. Yay! Cash money, though.
Hang on, you're seriously the Imperial Princess? The Crown Prince? And the heir to the Alliance?
Yes, and as the three of us are now in your debt, I think formal introductions are in order. My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg, Princess of the Adrestian Empire.
I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
And I'm Claude von Regan, grandson of the leader of the Leicester Alliance.
Things looked grim there for a moment. Thanks to you, we put those bandits to flight.
Bit of a miracle we ran into you out there, but hey, I'll take it.
Team effort?
Hey, I only fought well because I had such fine companions by my side.
Including Kart.
There may be some truth to that. I can't shake the feeling that we were destined to meet somehow.
Is it just me, or is this much less charming than Three Houses?
So much less charming.
I mean, this all just... the pacing is weird, the atmosphere's weird. I mean, Warriors game's got a Warriors game, but good grief.
Well, aren't they an unlikely trio? I wonder why those bandits were after them.
They literally just told you they're the heirs to their respective countries. I think that'll probably do it.
Still, it's no concern of ours. We have our own plans to attend to.
Not for long, I suspect.
Now, collect your pay and be off before they get a wild idea and ask you to join them.
Say, while I have you here, do you know where I can find Remire Village? I took a wrong turn somewhere along the way. I'm looking for a band of hardened mercenaries who follow a man named Gerald. I hear rumors that's where they're camped.
Actually, Remire might just be the village we've been looking for, too. That ring a bell, Edelgard? I don't remember hearing anything about mercs, but...
The name sounds correct, at least.
Gerald's too smart to get smoked out by a bunch of rumors, but they're all I've got at the moment.
In any case, we won't find our own 2 feet in all this dark. We should return to camp and get our bearings before...
Hello there, house leaders. Hello, brave mercenary.
Hello, Alois.
We've mopped up what's left of those rascals. So what say we return to camp?
Did he just spawn out of nowhere?
Yes, he did.
And I insist you accompany us, good mercenary.
Who, me?
You heard the man. We'll wait out the night together and make for the village in the morning. It's a great plan, especially if you want to get paid, as we're a tiny bit short on pocket change at the moment.
Yes. And those mercenaries you're looking for? Gerald's band, was it? They may be in Remire Village tonight, but there's no telling when they'll move on. If you come back to our camp, we have maps that may help you get one step ahead of them.
How is Dimitri's hair simultaneously blowing in the wind and not? Like, his fringe is blowing in the wind, but none of the rest of his hair is moving.
It's magical.
Him and
Magical
his
hair.
15 partings.
This is clearly the wisest course of action. Not to mention that I would enjoy conversing with you further.
Well, that makes one of us.
But of course, the choice is yours.
Is it, though? Yeah, I guess. Mostly because I want more Claude and Dimitri content.
Ugh, why can't things ever be simple?
All right, but just for the night.
Perfect. Then might I borrow you for a moment after we reach camp?
Is it time for everyone to try and recruit me?
There's a matter we must speak about. Nothing alarming, I promise you.
That alarms me. Yeah. Just the fact that Edelgard wants to talk to me alarms me at this point.
Right then. So off we go? But, if I may, did I hear you mention a Gerald earlier?
Yes, do you know him? He heads up a pretty elite band of mercenaries, so I imagine his name has spread all over Fodlan by now.
Mercenaries, is it? No. No, it can't be him. Can it? Well, I'll just have to meet this Gerald myself. After I've seen my duties through, of course. After all, if I don't finish my assigned tasks, I'm mission the point.
Boo.
Get it? Missing? Mission? Come now, this is good stuff.
It's certainly stuff.
That's our Alois. Come on, let's get moving before he really gets going.
Hey! The gang's all here.
You didn't call out, did you? I'm surprised. Interact with the allies, so this is the monastery, basically. Why is the minimap taking up so much room? Where's my options thing? There we go. I really don't like this UI so far. Alrighty then, let's run around, I guess.
Hey!
Oh, okay, this bit is not voice acted. Welcome to our humble base camp. It's really weird not having the voice acting, what the heck. I assume you're familiar with the Officers' Academy on the grounds of Garrigmark Monastery, yes?
If I'm honest.
The 3 young people you assisted earlier are the heads of the Academy's 3 houses. But you'll find other students, teachers, and even members of the Knights of Saros here at this camp. I fear you're caught in the middle of an annual outdoor activity carried out at the beginning of the Academy school year.
That's concerning.
But the situation became quite the mess when that band of brigands attacked us. I wish we could chat at length, but it seems the 3 class head was to speak with you.
What say you?
Alas, I cannot keep you all to myself. This is a great opportunity for you to bond with your rescuees.
Let's see.
But it also means I have to read, which, boo. I'm really annoyed there wasn't a minimap rotate setting, because now I'm going to get even more lost. Good lord. Baby!
Spot the related
dear.
people.
Have I mentioned in this video yet that Kart is my sister? Kart is my sister, in case you're new here.
Hey there.
Oh, it's so weird not having the full voice acting.
Aww.
Oh, you must be that mercenary I've been hearing about. I'm Ash, and I'm a student at Garreg Mach's Officers Academy.
Look at his little face.
Do you know about the academy? 3 houses, where they're from? Claim ignorance.
Let's see.
Never heard of it.
Right.
And it's just how you feel, adopted by a noble, but born a commoner. Actually find it pretty daunting to always be surrounded by the rich and powerful. It's a lot easier to talk to someone like you.
Charming.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That felt like a slightly backhanded compliment. Oh good, Hanneman. Quite. Hanneman, a professor at the Officers Academy, recent exploits. Another matter, do you possess a crest? Who the heck knows? Probably. Barking up the wrong tree.
Let's see.
I know practically nothing, but pretty sure I'd know if I had one. You've never investigated it, people are not always aware.
All in all,
I'm not reading these fully because they're not that interesting. Crests are a power that dwells in the blood, passed down from generations. Those with crests excel at magic, all-powerful weapons. Yeah, full investigation. I get it. Hey, Manuela. I've healed so many people today, I never want to look at a bandage again. Who do we have here?
Got it.
A brave vagabond knight? Yeah, maybe not. But sure.
Right on.
That's me alright, and the name's Shell, by the way. You're very kind to go along with my little jape.
Well, hi.
I'm Manuela, songstress. Put myself to the bone, so right now I'm merely a sad and lonesome woman, screenshotting that for later. So many reaction images from this. Can I talk to the church soldier? I can.
What did you need?
It'll be fun, they said. Nothing ever happens. Oh dear. Kids these days are graceful and strong, don't you know? Oh hey Hubert, you absolute madman. Ah yes, you are the mercenary we happened to cross.
My thanks.
While I harbour some reservations about you, the fact remains that you assisted Lady Shrimpy, and for that I offer my gratitude. Accept his praise. I mean, not like I can do anything else, but I would have accepted it anyway.
Huh?
Happy to help, some details about that whole reservations part.
Right.
My thoughts are mine alone, you need not concern yourself with the matter. Well, frankly, Hubert, I also have reservations about this, so...
Hello.
You must be the mercenary AD told us about. I'm Dorothea. You've heard about the Officers Academy, etc. Ah, Bernie's not here. Great. Stay behind, she was terrified we might be attacked. I can't believe she ended up being right. Sorry, I didn't mean to ramble. Has anyone ever told you you're surprisingly easy to talk to? Literally no one.
And from my experience so far, I would probably say that isn't the case.
Helen Hart, wake up. Look, I get that you're tired, but we're leaving at the crack of dawn, remember? Vanted attack stole my chance for sleep, so I must, and who might you be? Keep it vague.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, he liked that. Of course he did. Oh, I'm nobody really, passing traveller who got sucked into that whole bandit fight back there.
Yes, well...
Indeed, I'm Lind Hart, and it's just about time for me to go to sleep.
Whoa
Still
there.
a mood. We talked about this, you can't sleep when we're going back to Garreg Mach so soon. Support points. Of course my first one was with Lindy. Feels appropriate.
How may I help you?
Thank you for cooperating. You're welcome. Decoys to throw out most of the thieves. Thanks to that, the others... Okay. I mean, they didn't die. They didn't die. Yet. I'm proud of me. Alliance people! New face, you assume from one of the other houses. You must be the mercenary you've been hearing about. What was your name?
Pez.
Shell.
Right on.
Good to meet you. What house are you guys with?
No problem.
Claude's house, the Golden Deer. Or we're just regular old common folk. Due to the nature of Leicester, we have more students from the commoner class than the other houses. Why do all of their hair colours feel a little bit off? Ignaz's doesn't look right either on his model.
Yeah, it looks a bit grey.
It's strange.
Please?
Imagine you're a commoner yourself. Why is everyone calling me? I mean, it's probably true, but I love that they're all like, commoner! Being a mercenary.
Oh, hey.
So many. Oh, hey! You're the mercenary who helped Claude. I hear you're super strong, so I was kind of picturing you as one of those huge bodybuilders or something. I do seem to be very tall, is my observation from this camera angle. Laugh at the image. I'm just your average gal, says someone with that haircut.
Aww.
Too average if you ask me, talk about a letdown. Pretty easy to talk to. Thanks for helping Claude. Yeah, this is all fairly generic at the moment, which is the other reason that I'm not really bothering much. Also, if the green hair is too desaturated, Marianne's is oversaturated. What happened there? Though to be fair, it could just be this awful TV.
Hello?
You're that mercenary everyone's talking about. You're not attempting to curry favor. Let's keep her guessing. No, just helping out some strangers. It's always good for a merc to have folks like that in her debt. Do you think our friend is someone worthy of trust, Marianne?
I'm busy.
We need to be going. Great. That was friendly. Oh, good.
Mayo face.
Ah, it is you.
Ah, 'tis me. You must be the famed mercenary of the woods. As the noble is he really Hilda's noble, right? And Claude, he's not the noble representative of the Leicester Alliance, but...
Yeah, I don't think he's saying he's the noble. I think he's just saying he's noble because of course he is.
Yeah, but as the noble representative. I mean, it's mayonnaise man, so of course he would be,
Depends
but,
whether
you know.
you stress noble or representative.
I was just stressing the. Anyway, see the ex-teacher calling me out on my grammar once again. Shrug him off. Whatever you say, pal, see you around.
If I may.
If you're a merc, you should hope to gain influence with me. After all, I am Lawrence Helmut Gloucester. Of course you are. Oh good, my favourite. Hey, aren't you that merc who helped out Claude and the others? I'm going to be a merc, that's why I enrolled. I kind of want to raid on a parade.
I kind of want you to raid on a parade.
Sure, this line of work ain't easy. I know the risks and accept them.
I'll do it.
I'm going to work myself to the bone so I can be just as strong as the captain someday. Maybe we shouldn't tell Leonie that we're off to Gerald.
Let's not.
I mean, we could. I'd like to see her reaction, but...
But she may be less obnoxious if he's not around.
This is true, but if she's already mentioning the captain, I doubt it. You seem a little bit dense, no offence. You've got the Black Eagle house, Blue Lion house,
The best house,
and the Golden Deer house. I mean, Blue Lion is... I've talked about this, but I like all the Blue Lions individually, but somehow not together. I go into more detail on my Dimitri route, but they have like 2 topics of conversation and that's it. Anyway, I'm going to come back to the house leaders last. That's a thing I can't walk through, good to know.
Look who has arrived.
The mercenary who cut down the leader of the thieves, quite a capable display. Hello, Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate scion of the Eyre family, the foremost house of the Empire. Nice to meet you. Claim you've never heard of him. Never heard of you.
It cannot be.
A base sellsword such as yourself. Laying on the charm there, Ferdinand.
I am on it.
Clearly I must work harder as a beacon to the common folk so they may cry the name of my family from one end of the continent to the other. Good grief. Good to see you too, my dude.
Please be listening. Listen.
Hello, Petra. Sure, I like you, Petra.
Right
you
on.
can have my name. Technically a mercenary,
That
but
wasn't
also
much
a drifter.
Yeah.
Where am I
don't
drifting
know.
to? Kicking around with no real end goal. Spoken like a true Fire Emblem character. Maybe that's what's bothering me. None of them sound like Fire Emblem characters. The dialogue feels weird. I didn't really notice that with Hyrule Warriors so much.
Huh?
Never thought the person who helped Dimitri would... Oh yeah, of course. We're girl shares, so... Hi, Sylvain. Love to invite you out for a meal,
Don't
just
be
as
ridiculous.
thanks. Stop trying to pick her up like a common floozy. Thanks, Ingrid.
Can we speak a moment?
Sure, have my name. I mean, there's no way we're parting ways here. We're gonna get recruited.
Not good.
Sure, we'd have time to get to know each other a little better, and spare me the side eye and just letting my heart speak for me. Yeah, sure, whatever.
My babe!
There he is.
I love him.
Hey, I finally look short, as is traditional when I'm near you.
I do.
You have assisted His Highness and have my gratitude. I will see this debt repaid. Crack a joke.
Right on.
Oh,
He
you
liked
actually
it?
liked it. Okay. Going back with a round of sparring. Let's see what you're made of. As you wish.
See.
That wasn't really a joke, but okay. I'd like to treat you to a meal. See, Blue Lion's cooking. It's all that ever comes up, but we lack the time.
Maybe that's why I like him, though.
What, because he cooks?
Yeah.
And I guess him, Ash, you do love them both.
I do. It's true.
Heya.
You're that mercenary, it's great to meet you. I'm Annette and this is my best friend Mercedes.
Hello there.
Nice to make your acquaintance. We've already spoken with the others. Sure. Most of them.
The thing is...
Isn't someone a go-getter? Wow, they haven't even talked to everyone yet. Fabulous.
Did they literally just all turn up to Garrick Mark and be like, okay, we're shipping out straight away?
I guess. It's like the equivalent of a PGL trip in Year 7, isn't it?
Yep.
Like, welcome to school. Go on a week's holiday where you know no one and do outdoor activities like killing each other with swords. It's fairly standard high school stuff, isn't it?
Maybe not with the swords, though. Killing each other with abseiling.
Yeah, valid.
It's you.
My beloved. The new merc. The boss says you have some skill, you have to give me a demonstration. Agree enthusiastically. Invest some time, looking forward to it. Have I spoken to everyone now?
It's you!
Never seen anything like this happen. We've got 3 high-ranking noble children. It's a real mess. Good old Lady Raya.
It's another excellent hat for the collection.
Yeah, this is true.
Hey!
Can't believe how quickly class heads run out. Okay, you think I'm gonna kill you? Possibly true, but you know.
Greetings.
Aloys told me what happened, thank you for assisting them. Had anything happened, we would all have paid in heartache and worse.
By the way,
Reminds me of the previous term when a student who returned home from the academy went missing, and forgive me, I'm rambling. I wonder if that's going to be Monica again. Or... I don't know. I guess we'll see. Anyway, just the class heads to speak to.
Hey there.
Oh, I love you. Let's
Might
go
as well
from
get Edelgard out of the way.
literally what I was just thinking.
Where's
Where
the
are
shrimp?
you?
Please be listening. Hello. Thank you.
Ah, there you are. Thank you for your assistance in the previous battle. I'd like to discuss your future if you have a moment. Now that's also a flashback to high school. If you find yourself with no place to go after we accomplish our objective, I'm hoping we might hire you on with the Empire. What is it with these children and trying to hire people they met 2 seconds ago?
What do you think?
I can promise you'll be handsomely paid, including the work you did today, so what say you? Why do you want to hire me? I'm not usually hired as people like I'm not usually hired into service by people quite so high up the food chain. See how much attention I pay to Edelgard. Why the special attention? I value your talent that I've had the ability to see it firsthand.
On another matter.
By the by, have you spoken with the others here in camp? If you'd like, I can tell you a bit about the students in my own house, the Black Eagles. Oh, okay, we're doing this again.
Well, you're certainly not timid. You do realize you're addressing the heir to the Imperial throne, yes?
Hello, voice acting!
Still, I suppose I admire that sort of freedom. It must be nice not to have your lot in life decided for you. Hubert of House Vestra is my attendant. His family is unusual in that they're noble but lack territory of their own. Hubert is deeply loyal to me, and you can trust him completely. In fact, I imagine he's quite grateful for what you've already done.
In his own special way.
Can I trust him completely? Also, why do we still have move stats, given that this entire game is just running around? I don't understand, but I guess we'll find out.
Hubert of House Vestra. Hubert is...
I did not mean to do that.
That's Dorothea Arnault. She's an up-and-coming songstress in a famous Imperial opera company. Or she was, at least. For some reason, she abandoned her musical career and enrolled in the Officers' Academy. She has a very magnetic personality, which I'm sure you'll see. That's Dorothea...
Keep pressing the wrong button. Ah!
Have you spoken with Ferdinand? One conversation can explain far better than I can.
Well, Edelgard's joining in the roast.
He's the heir to an influential house, which drives him to excel. But he can be quite the handful sometimes. One of our classmates usually stays holed up in the dormitory instead of coming on these assignments. Her name is Bernadetta. If you bump into her, don't be surprised if she screams and runs away. That's sort of her thing.
Same.
Caspar is the second-born son of a great and noble house. But as he's not the heir, you might say he joined the academy to make his own way. War and fighting are his sole pursuits, so I bet the two of you will get along just fine.
Will we? Will we really? I must admit, Caspar might be my least favourite character in the entire cast.
Even more than Mayo
Petra
Face?
isn't from the Empire. She's
good
the
question,
granddaughter
actually.
of the King of Brigid, which is an archipelago situated off our western coast. You'll find her a quick study, a gifted fighter, and endlessly curious. But always come prepared to talk, because she'll definitely want to pick your brain.
Yeah, I like Petra.
Surely you know someone like Linhardt. He's as bright as they come, yet just as lazy as well.
Mood.
That's simply how he is, though. I can't force him to apply himself, but he'll come around. Most likely.
That's everyone. And that counts as spoken to. Okay, I'm not going to decide between Dimitri and Claude. I saw Claude next, so I'll go to Claude next. Because otherwise we'll have a fight here on the sofa.
Thanks.
Hey friend, appreciate what you did back there. We'd have been in a world of hurt without you. Oh, and regarding compensation, Alois told me not to pay you personally. I guess they want to handle it as a church thing? Sorry about that. I understand. I trust you, Claude. As long as I get paid, I don't care who's handing over the coin. You're definitely a mercenary, alright.
Speaking of
which, have you talked with the others here at camp?
how's that?
I can tell you a little bit about the students in my Golden Deer house.
Who, me? I'm more curious about you, personally. If you don't have anything better to do, I'd be glad to have you join us at Garrick Mach.
It's so weird what they've chosen to voice act or not voice act.
Have you met him yet? At first, I thought he was real serious and persnickety. But that image shattered pretty quick once I noticed him chatting up every girl in the monastery.
Excuse you?
Really? I don't remember this.
Literally never.
Huh.
Hilda's the only daughter of Duke Goneril. Seems like she had a pretty cushy life growing up, which means she's gotten into the habit of slacking off and making other people do things for her. He's a pretty friendly guy, though it'd be nice if he talked about something other than muscles. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. He's had it pretty rough. Don't ever treat her like a child. I made that mistake earlier and she nearly took my head off. But she's clearly the youngest out of this year's students, so I don't get what the big deal is. Just another pampered noble, I guess. Have you met him yet? But that shattered pretty quick.
The game is out to get me. Also, if you haven't played Three Houses, does this work at all? Like, awkward character introductions?
A bit, I guess?
And it sort of does, it just feels weird. I guess they have to do something for people who haven't played the main game, but it's all very rushed.
Ignatz likes the great outdoors. Definitely more than the rest of us, anyway. He's the second son of a merchant family, but says he wants to be a knight. He doesn't really seem suited for it, though. Maybe his parents are making him do it. Oh, Marianne? She's Margrave Edmund's daughter, but that's all I know about her. She doesn't interact with the other students at all. I'll admit, she intrigues me. Leonie wants to be a mercenary. I bet you two would have lots to talk about.
Sure.
You're both pretty frank, too. I just hope you're not as obsessed with saving money as she is.
Okay, that's all of that.
Now to the good ones.
Okay. Alright, you read for Dimitri then.
Sure.
You have my thanks.
Let me begin by first conveying my gratitude to you, Pez. We are in your debt.
Speaking of which...
Also, I examined a map earlier, and the village where you're headed seems to be a little more to the east.
thank him for the advice, I guess.
Yes, thanks. Appreciate it.
That's Shez.
Eh? That's Pez.
Appreciate it. I checked the map earlier but couldn't tell where in the woods I actually was.
Well, I'm glad I could be of service. I hope you're able to reach your destination this time.
By the way,
You'll be staying until sunrise, yes? I hope you'll take the opportunity to converse with the others here. Of course, now that I've sprung the idea on you so suddenly, you'll likely find yourself at a loss as to whom you ought to speak to.
how about this?
On that note, I'd be more than happy to give you an introduction to any Blue Lion House students.
I love that Edelgard's the only one who's tried to recruit us so far. Anyway.
Your interest flatters me, but I'm afraid I find myself unsure of where to begin.
He has a heckload of HP compared to a lot of them, though. I think most are in the 2000s.
Perhaps I'll have thought of a topic when next we speak. But you're leaving for that village soon, aren't you?
Probably not.
Your interest. Perhaps I'll.
One day I'll know what the buttons are.
Yay!
Dedu hails from the land of Dusker. Perhaps you've heard of it. He tends to keep to himself, but he possesses one of the kindest hearts of anyone I know. I'm proud to call him my vassal. Speak to him, and you'll see why.
That's a very suspicious ... but okay. Also, Dusker was mentioned without the tragedy of. I wonder if it happened in this timeline. Because he didn't say anything about don't be near a man of Dusker, and the tragedy wasn't mentioned. This could be interesting.
Felix is the son of Duke Fraldarius. He has a sharp wit and even sharper tongue. But he's a good person at his core. I can attest to that. He has always admired strength above all else in a fighter. I imagine the two of you will make fast friends.
I do love Felix.
I only first met her here at the academy. She seems a gentle soul with great inner strength. From what I understand, she has traveled far and wide throughout both the Empire and the Kingdom. Perhaps that explains her demeanor. In the far south of Fargus lies a manor by the name of Castle Gaspar. Ash is the adopted son of that castle's lord, Lenato.
Lockpick.
He's an honest boy, well deserving of our trust. I'd like to get to know him better someday, should the opportunity arise.
What do you mean, should the opportunity arise? You're in his school year.
Bold of you to assume Dimitri talks to anyone.
Annette is the hardest worker in the entirety of the Blue Lion House. She is truly brilliant.
Isn't the whole thing here that you literally just started? We know this how?
I could stand to learn from her single-minded devotion, if only a little. Sylvain is the son of Margrave Gautier. You may have already noticed, but he's something of a womanizer. That may be putting it lightly, in fact.
I mean, apparently hacking Lorenz is on his level now, so...
But despite his apparent indifference, he possesses great cunning and is quicker on his feet than anyone else here. I've known him long, so I'm well aware. Ingrid is the daughter of Count Galatea, and she is far more gallant than your run-of-the-mill knight. She has ever been straight-laced and diligent, even when we were but children. It is not an uncommon sight to find her scolding Sylvain for his indiscretions.
Looks like dawn's almost here.
How convenient.
I know. And on that note, I think we will leave this episode here before we get thrown into another battle. So thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying the not-so-dynamic duo we have going on here. And we'll be back soon with more Three Hopes. Until then, goodbye.
Bye.